Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment and say hi and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're just going to jump in. We did have a couple of jumpers this morning. We had the King of Swords, Strength, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. What I'm kind of getting from this is you may have had somebody who kind of was a bit standoffish, or I don't want to say a bit cold, but I do want to say not the most emotional person. When they interact with you, they don't show a ton of depth of feeling. I feel like it's more been surface level, more been at a minimum. I don't know if this person tried to keep you at arm's length for a little while because they weren't sure about you. I feel like it took a lot of strength within this person to show up in this King of Swords, because I think when it comes down to it, underneath of it all, I feel like this person is quite warm. Now, this could be an air sign, doesn't have to be, but I am seeing that, so I'll point it out. I do feel like there's an opportunity coming forward, or this person is going to give a small offer with this Page of Pentacles. Maybe meet up for coffee, or I don't know, meet up and go for a walk. Just something small and get to know you type of energy, or let's chat type of energy. I feel like this person has a mind to give to you. I feel like it takes a lot of strength for this person to step outside of their comfort zone. They may have been injured or wounded before when they allowed their emotions to kind of, I hear, rule them. So maybe they thought before that their emotions ruled them and it got them into trouble. I do know that they want victory with you moving forward. Yeah, they want you to make that choice. They want you to be the one that chooses them. Let's see. What else, Spirit? I feel like, yeah. I don't know. In a way, do I feel like it's kind of sneaky? Maybe. Maybe they feel like it's like a guilty conscience almost, but with sneakiness. It's like maybe this person doesn't like the way that they're moving. I feel like they're almost like chiding themselves, like I shouldn't be moving this way. Or I feel like they're not showing how much they actually like you. They're not showing how much they actually want the opportunity with you. I feel like because they know that they have to protect their own feelings. Like I said, this person's been hurt before. Yeah, they're keeping that secret. Exactly. They're keeping it a secret, but I feel like they can see balance with you. They could see being able to give and share emotion with you, and feeling stable enough to do so. I feel like they see that sun on the horizon. So it's like they know that if they can get in your energy, you know, there is the opportunity for a brand new start here. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, I feel like this person was coming from a place of defeat. I feel like they maybe suffered in the past. They may have suffered for quite a while. They might have held back for quite a while. Mentally, they may have just had a bunch of swords in their mind about feeling maybe uncomfortable with themselves or their self-worth or where they are in life or what they have to offer. I feel like there were just a lot of things that this person maybe was battling internally. This could have even been other things outside of love. Maybe just the way they show up in the world. I feel like it was a bunch of maybe past experiences that were really harsh or left them stuck in their head. I do kind of get that. I feel like this person, though, has done a lot of healing, or they've done a lot to kind of, I do want to say debunking. They have had to debunk a lot of things. It's like certain fears that kind of kept them stuck or stagnant. I feel like they're ready, though. They're ready to give an offer of love. It may be a little different from what you're used to, but I feel like it's going to be in a good way. You're going to see the passion and enthusiasm behind it. You might notice that this person is kind of stepping in as a novice when it comes to expressing love. It may seem a little strange to you, the way this person shows up, but I do think you'll realize that it's genuine. So, anything else? Yeah, they just want to celebrate with you. And I feel like they just know that they could. Yeah. I feel like they want to come out of quiet period as well. they want to come out of a healing or a restful period and step into this new opportunity. Yeah, they're hoping you don't say no. Aw, yeah, they really want this new beginning. I love it. I feel like this person is coming towards you. They do have a couple of fears, but I feel like they don't need you to be the one to debunk it. It's like they're going to do that naturally as they step into a connection with you. I feel like this person has done a lot of healing work within themselves, and I feel like they will do even more when they come into a relationship with you. Gorgeous. I like that energy. It was nice energy. Looks like this person was really just, you know, trying to go through all the motions and the steps in the right way. And it looks like they have. All right. What do we have here? Okay. We have, oh, I feel like that's something, whatever it is. All right. We have the flowers in the upright. Okay. So we have some growth happening. Now, is this your growth? Wow. I feel like this is about you, collective. I feel like, and I hear something about lucky springs. So you may be coming into this new energy. It's like a rebirthing energy. I feel like there's luck and growth and warmth to be had. In what ways? What ways? Oh, we have a tower in reverse. Okay. So you may be starting from the ground up and working to create a life that feels good for you. Something that makes you happy, makes you feel like you're the one shining. I feel like this is you putting in that healthy effort to nurture and love yourself, to, I don't know, show up big. I feel like there's no reason you can't. Yeah, I feel like you had to cut out a lot of things that were not serving, or maybe people as well. Maybe people who didn't have your best interest at heart. People who didn't know how to treat you. And I feel like, oh, well, we had the fish and the clover fall to the ground in the upright. I'm just having having a lot today of pickup here. So we have the clovers and the fish. So good luck and abundance. And I feel like that's what you're drawing in. That's what you're calling in, because you're making the necessary changes that are good for you, that are healthy for you. And once you cut out those unhealthy people, those unhealthy situations, there's nothing left for you to do but bloom and expand, right? Yeah, I feel like you're dropping anchor, but I feel like you're doing it in a safe place for you. It doesn't have to be with somebody else. You don't have to be with somebody else to be happy. I feel like you're making your own wishes, hopes, and dreams come true at this point. Yes, you. I feel like you are. You're making your own thing happen. Yeah, I feel like you may be working on that inner child healing, or doing things that just make you happy. Maybe bringing back some hobbies from childhood that made you feel inspired and creative. Those are really important things for our everyday life, to bring that that joy back, just to do something fun just because it's fun. And I feel like you might be pulling back something from childhood that you really love to do. It could be something so simple as a coloring book and crayons, to just sit there maybe while you're watching a Netflix, or whatever you're doing, while you're just relaxing, having a cup of tea. You could be coloring or whatever. It's just something that eases the mind. It doesn't have to be difficult, although it could be. It could be something really interesting, like building model cars, or I don't know. I saw something with what's that called? I don't know. It's like where you put the thing about on your face, and it's like I don't know. It was building something. So it's like somebody who works with their hands. I don't know. It's with metal. So I was seeing that. I don't know what it's called, but it looked really interesting. This person was building something that looked like it had multi-level shelves, and they were attaching a shelf with like I want to say a blowtorch. I don't know. Could be wrong with what it is. But it looks really interesting. It's like, I don't know. It's like pulling something that allows your creativity to flow. Yeah, I feel like you're at that crossroads. You're at that new beginning. It's like you could take any road you want to go on. And I really love that. I feel like that paintbrush stage is so much fun because you really have the ability to create any type of big, beautiful picture. So I want to say from here, think big. Think big. If you're starting from the bottom, what do you want in your life? What do you want to experience? How do you want these days to go? You're in control. Nobody can tell you no, especially when you want to create in your life. You're that artist. Make it beautiful. Make it something you're really proud of, something that feels really good for you. Yeah, put that whip in reverse. Um, I feel like put the pain in reverse. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I feel like this is just Spirit's way of saying be committed to you and what you want, your stability, your comfort, you nurture yourself. I feel like don't worry about what people are saying. If there's some sort of talk about maybe the tower from before, it's like, I just feel like, yeah, follow your own star. And that's where I want to leave it. I feel like, okay, we'll pull one more because I feel like this is you. I feel like you're that tree. You're putting your deep roots in place so nobody can blow you over. I feel like you're working on self, and I feel like it's such a beautiful exploration of the possibilities. And I feel like that's where I'm going to leave it because you're in that stage where anything is possible. And I feel like Spirit just wants to reiterate, think big, dream big. You have the paintbrush in your hand. Anything you want to create, you create it. I love it. Make it beautiful. All right, what do we have here? Oh my, what do we have? Reminiscing. Okay. Oh, and reunion. Interesting. All right, we've got a reunion coming in. We will always come back to each other. This could be somebody maybe that you've had a little back and forth with, or this is someone where they would be coming back and it would be maybe it's an old friend and then turns lover, because that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. It's like you're laughing about things you did maybe when you were kids, or maybe this is someone you haven't seen in a while. You may run into them out and about. There might have been some mistakes or past mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So yeah, it has to do with reciprocity. So maybe you were trying to give someone love and they didn't know how to accept it at the time. Or it could have been vice versa. Somebody was trying to give you love and you just were not in place to accept it. Could have been something along those lines. But I feel like there was laughter and sweetness between the two of you. Yeah. This might be someone that kind of enters your daydreams, or you enter this person's daydreams a lot. I feel like there could be a serendipitous event where you just end up in the right place at the right time with that person. I hear make no mistake, it is by divine design how these things kind of happen. But I feel like maybe you were meant to think of that person from time to time. They might even show up in your dreams. They may even start to show up in your dreams, and then you'll see them out. This could have been a third party thing. And I wanted to say when you guys were younger. So I don't know. That could be the case as well. Someone might have been holding back because they might have been a little insecure, or I wish I should have. I said I wish. So I wish I would have expressed myself better is what I wanted to say. It says I should have expressed myself better. So somebody could be thinking that they wish they would have been really honest about what they were thinking, what they were feeling. I feel like everybody did the best that they could at the time with what they knew. So it's like, you look back now on things where you're like, wow, I could have handled that so much better. It's like, of course you can in the now. You have so much more, time and experience under your belt. So of course, looking back, you're like, wow, I could have definitely done better there. And I feel like you're not the only one. I feel like this person could be looking at things that way as well, thinking, wow, I could have really handled that better, or I was so embarrassing. I was so immature. It's like, maybe. I feel like self-love plays a big role as well. Secrets could be coming out. This person might say something like, I always kind of had a thing for you, or I always had the biggest crush on you. You might hear something along those lines. And I feel like they tried to hide it. We have dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So maybe somebody kind of put some lies out there and it made one or both of you walk in different directions, right? I do feel like I'm kind of smiling, so it makes me think it's like younger people who kind of couldn't get it together, or a younger person who kind of couldn't, it's like the maturity wasn't there yet. And I feel like they may look back and kind of almost cringe and think, oh, that was so embarrassing, but I was young. It's like, but I was young. So I do feel like they may be unsatisfied with the way things have been. I do feel like this is love-wise. So maybe when you guys kind of bump into each other, I feel like maybe one or both of you might feel like the love life isn't really giving. And it might be like, wow, this could be a real opportunity to really explore. Yeah, forgiveness. I feel like it's on the table. I feel like it's a really easy thing to be had. I feel like it's almost something that the two of you will laugh about, like, I don't know, and, you know, I don't know where I was. I don't know where my mind was at that point. It's like I was not in my best mental or emotional state, or, you know what I mean? I just feel like there were things, I was busy doing this and busy trying to like balance this, and it's like everything else fell to the wayside. We do have chaser, and I did see it. Maybe one was chasing the other in the past, and the other was not reciprocal of the energy. It might not have been that they didn't like you. It might have been fears or whatever driving them in a different direction, or the want to explore, maybe, you know, with that young energy that's kind of flowing in here. It's like maybe nobody was ready for anything serious. Maybe one wanted serious and the other was ready to run and play and have fun, you know? I do feel like there's going to be a conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. This person may have your number, may reach out to you. It could be something like that. They could shoot you a text or a message on social media, and try and find out what you're up to. Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. You know, somebody may have deeper feelings about this. Maybe something that they've carried. You know, I do get there was a heaviness or a sadness that went with the breaking apart of this, or a disappointment. If that's the case, it might be a disappointment, because the energy just went from high, excited, young and youthful, to a heaviness. It's like a burden to carry. It's like I never said what I wanted to say, or I never got to experience what I wanted to experience. And I feel like there's been a lot of daydreaming about this. Yeah, that chemistry, I feel like, yeah, look, a missed opportunity. I feel like that's where the heaviness kind of comes in, but the chemistry is still here. I do feel like this meeting is going to take place. I feel like they realized what you meant in your absence, or when this connection fell apart. It's like once they ran far enough away and they got what they wanted, I almost want to say they got what they wanted. They were running and running and running, and they finally broke the connection. And then once they realized that they did, it was like a moment of a breather, and then, wait, why did I do that? I didn't want that. Did I really want that? And I feel like it's got that. Did you ever run from someone or try to hide from someone when you're out and about, and it's like, I really wanted to see that person. It's like my fear took over and I kind of, you know, put myself aside. And it's like, that could have been a great experience. That could have been a, you know, that was a missed opportunity on my part. It's like, I could have, but I was afraid. So I do kind of get fear kind of intermixed and mingled in this. I do feel like forgiveness can be had on both sides. I feel like both of you will just say, you know, I had a lot going on. The two of you might become inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Yeah, look, mend. I love it. Irreplaceable. Wow. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. I feel like this is all going to come into play. Gossip may have played a role too, or responsibilities. Maybe they were in another connection. Doesn't have to be, but there could have been other things that were playing a role in this person's kind of breaking apart and running from you. That's what I do get. I get a running from, but once you get to where you want it to be, like that safe place to hide, it's like, now I'm lonely and I don't want to be here at all. It's like, I want to be back where I was. So it's like I said, I do feel like fear played a huge role in this situation, but I do feel like it's coming back around, and the opportunity, I feel like, would be better now, because I feel like there's more maturity, there's more understanding. Do I still feel like somebody's going to be nervous and like, you know, kind of shy? Or yes, but I feel like there's not going to be a running or a flight response. I feel like that's what it was, a flight response. Okay, let's see. All right, what do we have for the collective today? What do we have? I feel like this is something. Distance. Okay. Take what? Yes. Okay. The earth sign. Could be an earth sign. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Doesn't have to be. But this is like, I do want to say closing the gap physically. So I don't know if somebody's making a move. Oh, they might be coming in your direction to take you out on a date. Someone wants to close the gap or close the distance. Move on in reverse. Okay, this could be a past person that's kind of coming back in. Yeah, they want to create intimacy. They maybe, I hear hole in the wall. So I don't know if you were here the other day when I was talking about somebody wanting to take you out on a date to like a little hole in the wall type of place. It's like somewhere where they give you like a corner booth and you can create that intimacy. It's like, I don't know if the table is really small, like a little bistro where they can hold your hands while they're talking to you. It's like a really intimate setting. It's got ambiance to it. So I don't know if that's what this person's trying to create. Yeah, I do want to, okay, look, we have open up your heart and heart health. So this is like a heart healing. So I don't know if maybe you felt a little broken about this person in the past, or this is someone from the past that's coming in to kind of heal something with you, or their love might heal you from a past that they weren't a part of. So it's got, you know, this could be a newer person as well. I'm not going to cut anybody out, but I am seeing that there could be a backstory to this. This could be somebody that wants to come in, close the gap, create some intimacy between the two of you. I feel like for those of you where there is a past, they're going to ask you to kind of let go of the past and what was experienced there to kind of create a new. We have pregnancy in reverse. So someone's expecting in reverse. You know, that might have been something. Okay, I do hear third party. I don't love to report on third party things, but someone may have wanted to come in your direction at one point, and then maybe there was a pregnancy scare with somebody they were with. So this is a very specific thing. It's not for everybody, so just take what resonates and toss the rest. But I feel like they could have gone in a different direction. Maybe someone was saying that they were pregnant with your person's child. I do feel like there was some sort of a lie or a deception on that part as well. Oh, wow. I am kind of hearing they went for a long time thinking that this was their child and then finding out. I hear quite a few years later. So that could be a backstory for some. Yes. Okay. Maybe not for all, but I am kind of seeing that there. All right, manifest. Yeah, they couldn't manifest you is in reverse. Mercury retrograde. So this could happen during the next Mercury retrograde. This could be coming in, or they might have come into contact with you or wanted to come back during a retrograde. It's like maybe the last retrograde, they were kind of thinking about coming back in or wanting to kind of look you up. Yeah, there are challenges. So, all right. Is there anything else in this situation? So somebody wants to date with you from the past. I do feel like, now you might not have dated this person before. When I say from the past, it doesn't have to be somebody that you've dated, somebody that you have a long-standing history with, although it could be. It could be just somebody that you know of from your past. We also have water sign here, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Ophiuchus. I always add that in. Could be somebody that you're dealing with. They're looking to come back for commitment, and I'm going to drop it there because I feel like this is all up in the air right now, but I feel like you've got someone that knows of you from your past, whether you have a big past or a little past, that wants to come back in because they have commitment on the brain. They want to kind of be a part of your life. They want to create an intimacy between the two of you. They want to create that connection, and they want it to go the long haul. I feel like they do feel like you are a missed opportunity, and they want to come back in your direction. I feel like there were a couple holdups, a couple confusing things from the past, maybe that they had to deal with or clear their space from. This could be a couple months to a few years of a difference since you've seen this person. But I feel like there's love there, or there's something there. There's a connection there, and this person has not been able to forget about you, and so they're coming back to give it a go. I like it. Of course, as always, you don't have to jump in with both feet. You can take your time, feel it out, see what's best for you. I am just the reader. I will always tell you what is available to you, what's coming in for you. It is always up to you entirely to decide whether or not you want to jump in and experience it, okay? Always take what resonates, toss the rest. Don't pick it up if it's not for you. It's for somebody else, right? All right, what do we have? Intimacy. Okay. And an apology. Okay. And perspective and nourish and loyalty. Okay. Emotional storm. Okay, let me just catch up because I feel like Spirit's handing this over really fast. I feel like for a lot of you, you could have people coming back in. This could be throughout the spring into the summer. You could have past people coming in wanting to create something new. Again, I'm hearing missed opportunity. I feel like there are a lot of different levels to this, a lot of different backstories to this. This could be a past friend. This could be someone that you just know of. This could be somebody that you dated. This could be somebody that you were in a long-term connection with and then maybe separated. But I do feel like there's a sense of loyalty. They still have that towards you. This could have been a friend who feels a sense of loyalty to you and has always had some form of love for you, but maybe never wanted to kind of ruin the friendship or ruin the dynamic. Maybe they just weren't ready. It could have been. But there's an apology here, maybe for the way that they reacted, way that they acted, the way that they left. They want to come back and nourish this. I feel like they left you in an emotional storm. They left you feeling unstable and maybe highly affected by the way that they left, or the way that they kind of, I hear it was tragic. It's like, I don't know if it broke both of you on the way out. I don't know if this was, it could have been a ghosting, could have been just like here one day, gone the next. And I feel like that's, I don't know if it was very unexpected is what I'm hearing. Unexpected. Let's keep going. And I don't know if this person really, they're going to come back and ask for your forgiveness about the way that they left things. I don't know if this person just felt like they needed to escape in some way. Yeah, they had to put distance there. Something about pride and ego as well. But I feel like it created a lot of sorrow, loss, grief, depression, not just for you, but I feel like for them as well. So this has a bit of heavier energy to it. I feel like there's a past life connection with the two of you. They may have felt trapped to something else or stuck to something else. They may have been in another situation and had to move or had to go. I don't know. Maybe they were off the map for quite a while. I feel like it caused not just you pain, but them pain. I feel like they're still, I don't want to say obsessed with your energy, but they still miss your energy. They're still worried about what you're up to or what you're doing. And I feel like they still try to keep tabs on you, collective. They're wondering if this is over. Is it final? Is it done? Is there still time is kind of what I get. And then there's a realization that this can be healed, that they can apologize for their mistakes. They've been keeping an eye on you. And it says elusive, but I heard exclusive, and I feel like it's both. They've been elusive, but they want to be exclusive. They were running to find peace, but I feel like they never found that. They only created more conflict. You're still part of their fantasy. When they look into their future or they daydream about it, they still see you there. And that's the confusion. Oh, well, that would be why, because they're twin flames. Okay. You know, these twin flame connections are a lot. So if you're going through this, I know you know what I mean when I say it's a lot. And I feel like there are points where one party or the other party has to run in another direction because they're not ready, because they have to work through things, because they don't understand, or they want their freedom from this because it's all so different, it's all so strange, it's heavy, it's, you know, I feel like I've lost my free will choice, and so they run in another direction. I get it. So this is kind of that energy. So if you're dealing with a twin flame or a really high level soulmate, where there is some back and forth energy, there's been some distance, they could be coming back in your direction because they want to create peace. They've got an apology. You may also have an apology for this person. I just feel like there's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of time. This could come back together or come back up, and both of you could get together and maybe start chatting and just seeing if there is maybe an opportunity to make this go in the right direction. If we have heart fog, mixed signals, blocked up emotions, and messed up, that could have been where they were coming from. They might have said they felt hopeless. They were hoping, but they felt hopeless. They might have been distracting and chasing other things and thought that you were good for one day, but not right then. The twin flame energy is really strong here, so I'm probably just going to put this up as twin flames. They might have been withdrawn, but I feel like they know it's only you. The chemistry, the kind that they have, they only feel it with you. And I feel like that's something they had to really take time to think about. They may think of memories where, you know, the two of you had that really sparking connection with each other. I feel like there's still a magnetism here. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I feel like this person could be coming back in your direction. I do want to say throughout the summer and into the fall. I do want to say for the majority of you, I feel like throughout spring and summer, you'll have this person coming in just to kind of maybe sit down with you, chat, you know, get their apology out. I feel like they think they can't just leave it how it was because it doesn't sit right within them. It's like, I'm not that type of person. I don't want to leave somebody feeling hurt, you know. It's like, even if there's been time in between, I feel like there's a maturity here and someone needs to just get it off their chest so they can be free from it, you know. I feel like that, yeah, that apology keeps, look at that, keeps standing out, that apology. And they're hoping their apology will be heard. Yeah, I feel like it's a good, actually, it's probably going to be a really good situation because I feel like the chemistry is still there on both sides. The forgiveness is there on both sides. The understanding is there on both sides. I feel like it's a very mutual balanced thing. This could be the two of you coming into a union because things are now balanced. There's been some time. I feel like both of you had let go of this situation as well. And I feel like you allowed Spirit to get their hands in there. You allowed Spirit to mold you. They allowed life to mold them, right? And I feel like now would be the time where the two of you could come back into a union, one that would be very, very healthy. So that's for who it's for. It's unfortunately not going to be for everybody, but I feel like you'll know if it's for you, right? All right, so letters, your initials, their initials. Let's see, there are dates and numbers in here as well. I do hear something about somebody being 39 or 35. Or 37. I feel like it's somebody in their 30s coming in your direction. I hear Tammy. I hear YOLO, so it's like, I don't know if somebody's coming back in your direction because, you know, you only live once. I don't know. I I hear justice in this situation. So I do feel like that may be coming in. And I feel like things could be on the up and up as well. I do hear something about financial gain. I do want to say, okay, I was just seeing, well, I was seeing myself with a little thing, like a little sponge of like essential oils and putting it around the front door and the back door. And I feel like what that represents is to keep the spiders out. I hear buggies, so I don't know if somebody's got too many spiders coming in this time of year. And I don't know if they're the kind that bite. You could be in an area where you've got some maybe poisonous spiders or whatever, venomous. I don't know the difference. I know there's a difference, but I don't know what it is. Or not off the top of my head. So you might want to be keeping them out. I don't know if it's peppermint oil or some type of, I don't know if the bugs just don't like that and they stay out. I'm going to have to look into that. But just to keep bugs out, you can do essential oils on like the outside of the door and it kind of keeps them out. All right. I heard something about an engine, and that's another thing I don't really know anything about. It could be somebody with a D, first or last name, that is interested in motors and engines, and I think that's the same thing. I don't know. Oh, man. I'm still not fully rested, but I'm getting there. Got a little bit more sleep last night. So hopefully my channels will get easier. All right, we've got ancestor energy coming in here. Yeah, double ancestor energy. I hear the tea is hot. Oh, wow. Okay. So what is this tea? Growth, transformation, peaceful heart. Okay. All right. Steering in the right direction. Okay. You know, collective, there could be a lot of gossip going around about you. And I hear you're the hot commodity. So it's like, I don't know what it is. There could be a lot of tea about you going around like you're the right type of person. Somebody wants to snag you up, wants to make you theirs. You're going in the right direction towards your hopes, your dreams. I feel like you're shining as you do that. Maybe you've been off limits to a lot of people, or you've made some cuts and, you know, you're only dealing with the right type of people. I feel like you have no problem turning down the wrong sort when they come up in your energy. I feel like you're really stubborn about that, and I kind of love that for you. I feel like, you know, your luck is in order here too. I feel like I hear I win. So it's like, you know, that may be another thing that's going around. With this little phone here, there's a lot of talk about your transformation and how far you've come, how I feel like worthy you are of a really good partner, of love, of happiness, a new life within a life. You may have switched everything around for yourself, and I feel like you have no problem scaring off the wrong kind in order to keep yourself open and available to the right kind of person. So I really love this. I feel like the tea is hot, and it is all good when it comes to the conversation that's being passed around about you. I don't know. You've just got it, whatever it is. There is glow up energy here. I love it. I feel like you're really standing out. I'm happy for you, collective. I feel like keep working on self, keep setting those healthy boundaries, keep yourself open and available to the right people. So whether that's relationships, friends, you know, people you surround yourself with, and make the cuts when necessary for those who just don't know how to act right. And you will keep your life drama-free, happy, and just cozy. You'll have a cozy life here. You'll have people that just, you surround yourself with the right type. I love it. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of the Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.